It was a clear morning in Washington, just past 9 when the unimaginable arrived. The first sign was a subtle shimmer on the White House lawn, a ripple, almost, before the thing appeared. A perfect silver orb 9 feet high, resting with silent authority on the grass. Satellite feeds caught the anomaly instantly, prompting a minor ripple through security. Inside the West Wing, lights flickered, and the brand-new AI security system, courtesy of Elon Musk, quietly flagged the object as a large metallic beach ball. Without sufficient training data or protocols for extraterrestrial sporting equipment, the AI shrugged off the report and filed it away. The human officer reviewing the alerts, used to far stranger things on a Monday morning, marked it as low priority, just another Washington oddity. But then came the footage. Donald Trump, resplendent in his trademark suit and defiant energy, strode across the lawn. With every step, cameras tracked him, distant, a little baffled, eyes upcast to the gleaming orb. He did not hesitate. He reached the hatch, placed a hand on the seamless chrome shell, and a door irised open like a camera lens. Trump paused, turned, perhaps for effect, perhaps a farewell, and the First Lady, Melania Trump, lifted her phone and snapped a selfie. Their faces reflected in the orb's skin. Him, half smiling, her, lips pursed and eyes inscrutable. She leaned in and kissed him softly on the cheek, then stepped back. The president entered the orb. The hatch closed. The orb lifted, soundless, leaving only a scorched ring in the turf and the stunned silence of the Secret Service. Across the world, television screens glowed white-hot with breaking news. Security footage blazed across every network. The president's final walk, the departing orb, Melania's apparent composure. Was it an abduction, a diplomatic greeting, a new form of transportation sponsored by SpaceX? No one could say. The world trembled. Markets plummeted. Analysts and comedians, pundits and meme makers, every voice on Earth seemed to speak at once, all asking, where had he gone? Would he return? Was this peace or invasion? And yet the strangest event was still to come. At noon exactly, the White House press room transformed. The familiar blue carpeting, the flag, the eagle, drowned by a new iridescent light. Melania Trump entered, but this too was no longer familiar. Her dress glowed, shifting constantly in rivulets of red, blue, and green, silk that writhed with strange energy. Flanking her stood 2 towering figures, reptilian, unmistakably not human, their scales casting a faint emerald glow. Each was armored in a sheen of gold and obsidian, faces both exotic and severe. Their eyes held no malice, only ancient patience. Melania stepped to the podium, a vision from another world, and held out her arms, palms open, fingers delicate as bone china. On the screens behind her, the same security footage played in endless loop. She did not speak at first. Reporters fidgeted, dared not raise their voices. One of the reptilian guards, easily 8 feet tall, hands clasped regally before him, nodded at Melania as if granting permission. Then Melania spoke 3 words, her accent clear, her voice steady as a calm sea.
Midal, Midal, Midal.
The press room dissolved into chaos. Phones rang, cameras flashed, every network anchor tripping over words. Yet Melania smiled softly, as if some centuries-old burden had been lifted. She gestured to the reptilians, who then spoke not in words, but in a kind of gentle psychic resonance. Pictures, feelings, history, not so much broadcast as unveiled. The world would reassemble itself, but nothing would be quite the same. As the orb vanished into the atmosphere, and the silver ring on the White House lawn cooled, Melania Trump, her silk dress whispering in perpetual color, had changed Earth perhaps forever in 3 simple words. And the reptilian guards waited for instructions, their gazes fixed now not on the president, but on her.